started to wonder, what are some other things in life that other people say are so wonderful, but we feel like it's overrated or it's underrated, or maybe we feel like, yeah, the hype is deserving of it, right?
Yeah.
One way or the other. Either the haters out there are right or the hype there is right. So I decided, let's put together, not a game per se, but a little conversation starter called Over Under Average.
Okay, I like it.
What is overrated? What is underrated? And what is spot on? What is average? Like it's equal. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, here's how it goes. I came up with 5 categories. I hope I can count right. Is it 5 categories? Let's count with our fingers. Ready? Carry the 1 plus 2. Sex, relationships, entertainment, food, and general category.
Okay, that is
life
5.
category. Okay, that's 5. I'm good. Look at this.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon, and I'm
doing well.
I'm hitting on all cylinders,
You're
Chrissy.
firing away.
Look at that. We don't have any complicated phone calls to make. I feel like we're doing good on this particular fireside. It's really working. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So you want to go random style on the categories, or do you want me to go one category at a time?
Yeah, no, let's go random style.
That's gonna require that I keep track of shit.
Okay. Well, you have a pen in your hand.
Now we're throwing in X factors. When you fly planes,
you have a pen in your hand, so just make a check.
I always have a pen in my hand, though. Half the time it doesn't work. Just because I'd rather have a cigarette, but since I stopped smoking 10 years ago. Okay, it's when you're a pilot, they warn you about something called task loading. Do you know what a task load is?
No.
You can pretty much guess. Is that when you're
Overloading
a pilot,
tasks.
you don't want to be doing too many tasks at one time, because if an emergency comes, then you get task loaded, and then all of a sudden your brain doesn't start to work the same way. You're not paying attention to the emergency, now you're paying attention to tasks, right? So now you're task loading me, and now I'm having problems.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Pilot Brian.
Pilot Pete, as my wife would say. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go one category at a time. Which category would you like first? No, my crickets are playing in the background.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you meant to do that.
Okay, sex, relationships, entertainment, life, food.
All right.
Go.
Let's go food.
Okay, we're going to go food.
We were just talking about McDonald's. So.
Overrated, underrated, or spot on? You ready?
Yeah.
Hot sauce.
Oh. I mean, spot on. Yeah, I love hot sauce.
I mean, I love hot sauce too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hot sauce?
Probably sriracha generally.
Sriracha.
Yeah, I like a few specialty ones. I'll pick up one whenever I go to like Memphis or different cities.
I told someone the other day that I've been to a hot sauce shop, and they said there's no such thing as a hot sauce shop. Was that you that said that?
I think it was.
There's hot sauce shops all over the place.
Okay.
Clearly there's hot sauce shops. Why sriracha?
I just love the flavor of it.
Do you really?
I love the flavor and then the heat.
I like a good Texas hot sauce or a Tabasco.
Okay.
Something that can completely kill the flavor of tasteless food. Food that you don't like.
I like to enhance.
You know what I do?
Food.
You know what I do around here, Hoadley? I just put hot sauce on everything. That way, if a plate ever slides in front of my face that I don't like, I'm just like, it just tastes like Texas Pete to me.
Texas Pete is good.
Texas Pete is great stuff. It's like ketchup, right? You know, people put ketchup on everything.
Oh, yeah.
And they go, I eat ketchup with my steak, but it just doesn't taste like anything to me. It just enhances the flavor of the steak. No, it doesn't. It tastes like fucking ketchup. Don't lie. Come on.
That might be left over from like bad cooks, growing up,
bad
maybe
chefs.
or something.
Yeah, because I'm not the one who cooks, because I can't even make ramen noodles. I don't ever want to offend anybody's cooking around here. So I'm like, if I just keep drowning it.
Cook.
She's a wonderful cook.
Yes. Oh my God, those empanadas. Wow.
Yeah. All right, so now let me pick one. Why don't we go with, let's go with entertainment.
Okay.
Okay, and 50 Shades of Grey.
I think it's overrated.
So fucking overrated. It's some of the worst movie making in history. I just got to say this. And how do I know this? Because 3 years in a row, Astrid dragged me to 50 Shades of Grey on fucking Valentine's Day, where I was the only human being that had a penis inside the entirety of the theater. Well, not the only one, but I was the only one.
Maybe she was trying to say something.
Oh my God. Maybe she was trying to say something, but I couldn't hear what she was saying because I was laughing too hard. That in one moment there was a helicopter crash that clearly no human could survive. And the next moment, Christian Grey is walking through the door from said helicopter with a Band-Aid on his nose. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? They don't show the carnage, the wreckage, the hospital stay. No, he just walks through the door with his bad acting and says, I realized in the helicopter crash how much I do love you. Would you like to kiss now? So bad. No amount of nudity can make that movie good. I'm just saying. That's all I got to say. Even though they did pick two incredibly beautiful people to be in that movie.
Absolutely.
I do have to say that. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. Beautiful people. Okay, your turn. Sex, relationships, entertainment, food. Well, we have sex, relationships, and
entertainment.
Entertainment. Mm-hmm. You're going to stay away from food. Well, we just did entertainment. So sex, relationships, or
relationships.
General. Relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Blind dates.
Blind dates. So overrated, underrated, or average?
Have you ever been on a blind date?
Yeah, and I didn't like it.
I've been on some dates where I wish I was blind.
Right.
That's for sure.
So I don't know. I mean, who's rating it? What are we going against here?
Well,
who's saying it's great?
I don't think anybody's saying that blind dates are great. I don't think that anybody says blind dates are great. Okay, I think most people say that, like, I hate blind dates.
I hate blind dates too. Yeah. So when I say overrated, I don't mean always in the positive sense. It can be in the negative sense too, right? Yeah. But which is what they're saying is like, is it overhyped negatively, or is it, is it just not that bad? Yeah, I mean, maybe average. I think
it's
some people like it.
I've only been on 3 blind dates in my entire life. They all came from the wonderful world of Tinder. And one I had to fish out of a tree. The fire department had to come get out of a tree.
That's right.
Excuse me, security guard, can you call the fire department? There's a cat in the tree. No, her name is Cat. She's in the tree. I need you to take her down out of the tree. True story.
Wasn't it like at the mall too, or something at Phipps Plaza?
No. This was right near your house, at a bar near your house, and she climbed up one of the young oak trees. She climbed up it.
A young oak.
Those young oak. They don't know what they're getting themselves into.
They're irresistible to climb.
Or apparently I was resistible because she scrambled right to the tree. And then no shit had to call the fire department to get her out of the tree, and then put her in a cab home with the address, right? It'd be like, here you go wherever she's going. That was wild. And then the 2 other ones were just disasters too. So I think it's right on. I actually think blind dates are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Though I do have one friend that loved blind dates, but commitment was not even a word he could spell. I mean, it was just like
going round robin.
Yeah.
Guess who?
Okay, my turn. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go into the sex category.
Okay, go
Body
for
hair.
It. Okay.
Body hair.
Yeah.
Overrated, underrated.
When you go
average.
for it, are you answering first?
I'm just throwing it out there for conversation.
I'm picking and then I say.
We've been doing this show for 100 episodes. You didn't get the flow down yet?
What did you say? What was the sex?
Body hair.
Body hair.
Body hair.
I like body hair.
I like body hair. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that body hair is underrated.
Like a good chest.
You like a good chest?
Yeah.
You'd love this one. Patrick said, we were having a birthday dinner the other night, and Patrick said something about his chest hair, right? And he goes, I'm a big burly bear, right? Referring to the gay nomenclature, a bear.
Right.
Right. And then we started talking about gray hairs, because my twin brother and I are getting old. And so Kevin says, do you have any gray hairs? And I said, I might have 1 or 2 in my beard, but it's covered up. He said, you don't have any like gray chest hair? And Patrick responded that, all my chest hair is turning gray. And I said, you're now a polar bear, Pat. Look at that. He goes, is that a thing? Should be. It's a polar bear. I say body hair is underrated. Mm-hmm. I think we need more body hair in our intimate.
Yeah, nobody needs to be bald everywhere.
No, I think that's just creepy. If I'm just being honest, I get a little creeped out by it. Yeah. I know it's some people's preference,
yes,
and I'm not saying that everyone who has a preference is creepy. Yeah, I'm just saying for me, it feels a little creepy. Right. So so we're gonna leave it at that. We are on Fireside. We'll say body hair is underrated. Okay, you have. There's only one category left, and that is life.
Life. Is that the general category?
That's the general category.
Okay. Then I choose life.
I choose. No. Let's not go there. I don't want any political conversation on this show.
I just meant I choose the category
got it.
of life.
Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Austin, Texas. Overrated, underrated, on point.
I think it's pretty on point.
You think so?
I love Austin.
I'm going to say that I think Austin is a little bit overrated. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's like
a little hyped.
I don't think it's a totally hyped. But I think any time that everyone says that,
I don't know. I think anytime everybody gets on the bandwagon,
cool.
it's just like.
But it is so cool to me. But that's
it's a very cool city. Don't get me wrong. But I think there are other cities that I would rather visit before Austin, Texas. Okay. I love Austin. I'd put it in my top 5.
Yeah. But have you been to Austin?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Well, then, you probably want to go somewhere
1982. I was a trucker on the road. I stopped there one time for gasoline.
Nice.
Thank you very much. I was on the I-10 traveling to the I-4. I said, hey, Roger, big doggy, I'll meet you in Austin, Texas.
Yip, yip.
Yip, yip, yip. You're coming through loud and clear, big doggy. I have been to Austin, Texas. I like it a lot. I've seen a lot. I saw some live music there.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
My grandmother and aunts and uncles out there.
Yeah. I think it's overrated because of Chip and Joanna. That's my personal opinion.
Oh, Chip and Joanna.
Oh, Chip and
They're
Joanna.
overrated.
They're overrated.
They
I should have
really
put them
are.
down.
They've got like a whole empire going now.
Well, I mean, I don't think that means overrated. I just think that means successful.
Well.
Listen, is it my thing? Do I want to sit around and watch Chip and Joanna all day? No, I don't.
It's kind of too much.
Chip's a little over the top for me. He was at first. It was funny. It was cute. It was funny, and the relationship was back and forth. It was like they were doing some kind of straight man and jokey routine.
Right.
But now it's clear that half those jokes are written.
Yes, of course.
Take 3, and he takes it too far, and then there's a stunt every time, and then I didn't know the wall was going to come crashing down. It's demo day!
Demo day.
Demo day! That's like that one.
Good demo.
Remember that cake guy? The cake guy who got his hand cut off? What's his name?
No.
The cake boss.
Oh, Cake Boss? Really?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the cake boss. I'm talking about the other guy. Emerald Lagasse. Remember? Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Remember how obnoxious that was? Mm-hmm. Remember after like 2 seconds, you were like, okay, enough of that bam shit?
Yes.
We saw where that bam shit took him. It took him straight into the, I mean, do you even see Emerald Lagasse anymore?
Nah, maybe in like a commercial, like a late night infomercial.
A late night infomercial.
Yeah.
My air fryers is going to ensure that you never eat healthy food again. Bam! Diabetes. Bam! Heart attack. Bam! High sodium levels. Bam! Trip to the ER. Bam, bam.
I went to one of his restaurants in New Orleans.
Another martini. Bam. I went to one of his restaurants and I saw him. I met the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a 5 martini lunch for Bam. Right. Bam, bam. He was a nice guy. Yeah, he was a very nice guy. Very nice. Does he still
Did he say Bam to you?
Listen. Everybody who's got a catchphrase, like the guy from Good Times,
I want a catchphrase.
Dynamite, or what you talking about, Willis? Right, all those guys who have a catchphrase, every single one of them, regrets the day that they ever
That's true.
said that fucking catchphrase. Because now everywhere they go, everything that they do revolves around that damn catchphrase.
Yeah.
And they just want to be treated like a human being. And they're like, hey, can you say dynamite? I saw that guy on a commercial for an accident injury attorney.
Yes,
right?
I think I did too.
Did you see this?
Yes,
it was
I did.
I'll have to get this, and I'm going to play it. It was the world's. This guy looked like he was being held hostage by somebody. He looked like he was just like...
He did. It was forced.
And he was like, if I get into an accident, dynamite. It was reverse mortgage. That's what it was.
Well, you can
If
fall
I need
back
some
on
extra
it.
cash, dynamite.
I guess you can always fall back on it.
I guess you can.
Yeah.
And maybe...
Best to you on that.
Best to you on that. Oh, shit. No more best to use. We're off of it immediately. We're about to put that shit on T-shirts. Okay, your turn. Sex, relationships, entertain. Oh no, it's my turn. Sex, relationships, entertainment, food, or general, also known as life. Let me go with. I'll go with entertainment.
Okay.
And I'll say the Bachelor series.
Oh, I mean, I know everybody loves this show, but I'm going to have to say overrated.
Way overrated. To me, it's comic relief. I mean, I think it's quite funny. But every single season is the exact same fucking
really
thing.
Is. It really
it's so
is.
scripted.
Yeah.
It's so rehearsed.
But it's also so addictive that if you watch, this is the key, is not to watch the first episode because then you want to know what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least I do. And then you're in it. But if you just don't watch it, you don't miss it either.
It's like a hurricane around here. It comes, everyone gets ready.
Astrid loves it.
We batten down the hatches. Then someone turns on the fucking Bachelor, and then where everyone's watching it. I'm making fun of it. Astrid's telling me to shut up. Astrid falls in love with 3 to 4 Bachelor or Bachelorettes every single time. I'm laughing hysterically at the fact that they're having the same conversation over and over again. Night 1. I'm so glad I had this opportunity to get you alone because I don't know if you heard, but when I was 2 years old, I was in a tragic orphan fire. And at 4 years old, I actually fell out of a plane and lost my legs, and then they surgically reattached them. Yeah. And so I've had a lot of adversity.
Right.
And I needed you to know that from my heart. And I'm here for all the right reasons. And I'm not the guy who's coming on here to be a famous television star. I'm after your heart.
That's right.
And I just want
love.
you to know that. I'm so glad we had this opportunity to spend 15 minutes together. Would you mind if we made out for a few minutes until the next guy comes knocking at the door? Yes.
My favorite is when they interrupt like a few episodes in, and then they interrupt other people and say, "Excuse me, can I pull him away from? Can I pull her?
I'll be the guy.
Him
I just wanted you to know that all the drama that's going on in the house, I don't agree with it. I haven't been a part of it. It wasn't me. And I know you'll inevitably choose the guys who started the drama, but me, as the guy who's is the first time I've been on camera, I just wanted you to know how sincere I am, and the fact that I lost both my uncles at a very young age, and it's just been really hard. It's been really hard for me. Yeah. Now you come in and interrupt me. It's been really hard on me.
Excuse me, yes? Can I take her away from you?
Oh, man. Yeah. Cut to the single shot, right? Yeah. This is the first time I've had an opportunity to talk to
And then there's
Angel.
Drama about,
It's the first time I've had to talk. And if Jason comes in one more time and steals our time, he's got to remember there's other people here that are after her heart.
Oh, so true.
And then in comes the shithead host, Julie, there's one more rose left. Gentlemen, if you don't get a rose, I'm sorry.
Say your goodbyes.
Say your goodbyes. You will not be on the cover of People magazine.
Right.
Chris Harrison, say your goodbyes.
Yeah,
you will not be on the cover.
He
must have gotten a payout.
Oh,
boy.
Did.
Yeah, he just got. And you know what's going to happen? He's going to come unglued. He's going to start golfing and drinking with O.J. Simpson, and the two of them are going to be running around doing their own podcast about racism and murdering people. The poor guy just lost it all. Lost it all. He should have kept his mouth shut.
He really should.
I mean, I guess, maybe that's the way people found out how he feels. But, when you're the host of a show like that, you only have one rule. There's the one thing for you to do. Just do the show. Yeah. That's it. What do you do? What are you yapping about?
Yeah, don't
No one
comment.
wants to hear your opinion. Yeah, that's it. You haven't given your opinion on any other episode of The Bachelor or Bachelorette. Why did you start then?
Got comfortable.
Podcast.
Got comfortable.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Food, life, relationships, entertainment.
Okay. Is it my turn to choose?
It's your turn to choose.
Let's go back to food.
Okay. Bobby Flay.
Bobby Flay. I think a little overrated.
I think way overrated.
Yeah.
I can't stand that guy. Is it just me or does Bobby...
He actually has some good recipes, but yeah, I think he's just very arrogant.
Good recipes? Aren't recipes just recipes?
He's a chef.
Can't you just find recipes?
Yes, basically. Yes,
it's kind of like music. Eventually all the notes are played together in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
Who cares about recipes? Bobby Flay makes me angry. You want to know why?
Why?
He's always got to win that damn show, Bobby Flay Meets the World, or whatever it is. He's always got to win it. It's always got to be on his terms. It's always got to, he gets upset. I don't know. It's just like this attitude.
Ego.
Yeah. Mad at Bobby Flay. Now, Guy Fieri, there's a guy you can trust.
Love him.
I think he gets too much shit, actually.
He does.
The poor guy.
He's a great guy, though. He's really, he gives a lot back to the community.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Does,
I've heard that. I don't know him personally. But what I do know is when I went down to Florida.
Diners, drive-ins.
Drive-ins, and dives. Today I'm taking you to a place where they throw slop on slop, and I'm going to tell you the recipe before the chef has an opportunity to. That's the only thing that I hate. Is it like the chef's making something, and he's like, you take three sticks of butter. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And then you mix it 4 cloves of mint. Yeah, 4 cloves of mint. And then you stir it around. It's like, Guy, let him say it. Poor guy. This is his moment in the sun. But when Guy Fieri rolls into town and comes to your restaurant, you can be sure as shit you're going to have some jingle jangle coming your way.
Absolutely.
Because Guy Fieri is going to touch you with his magic mountain of hair.
People follow him and want to go to the places he goes.
When that convertible comes rolling in with that...
convertible.
When that cherry red convertible comes rolling into town, he's spreading leprechaun gold all out the back.
His
Today I'm going to Duke of Cary, New Mexico. The home of the 3-pop slop. 3 different kinds of pig on a bread with gravy and mustard. People in this town love it. Here's Chef Brian O'Flay. Brian O'Flay, tell us what you're making. Well, first you chop up the pig. That's right. I guess you should say it. Oh, Guy, let him talk, Guy. Let him talk. I like you, but you got to let him talk. Anyway, so I went to Naples, Florida, and there's Guy Fieri's Great American, redhead restaurant or whatever.
Oh, it is?
Whatever
He's
it is.
got his own restaurant?
He has his own restaurant chain. He opened one in Times Square. It closed like 3 months later.
Yeah, that's a tough market.
He opened one in Naples, Florida.
Okay.
It's like Naples, Florida does not seem like the type of place. If you've ever been to Naples, Florida,
of course,
it's like $2 million to buy a fucking porta potty there, right?
It doesn't seem like there's a diner drive-in.
But there was. And so anyway, we went to this little, very nice strip shopping center where this was. At least that's what the sign said. So when we get there, it's got like Guy's head on the door, and stuck in the mouth, it says, "Sorry, folks, we're closed." I think that made it 3 months too.
That's like the Wahlbergs that have those burger places.
Oh God, and those burgers are awful. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe they like who knows? But they were.
I mean, everybody likes a burger, but come on.
Yeah,
Wahlberg
I don't know. I couldn't deal with the Wahlbergs. You couldn't deal with that burger show.
There's the super successful one, and then the other ones that are
Shake Shack.
They're just trying to pull up the finances of the other ones.
There's the one in Boston where the Wahlbergs are like saints, right? And then there's the ones in Tuscaloosa, Alabama that didn't do so hot.
Yeah.
Northerners. Yankees. I ain't eating none of those Yankee burgers, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I like my Wahlberg with a side of nothing. I'm going to go get me some McDonald's ice cream. McDonald's ice cream.
Sorry, Sherrod ice cream.
No, you won't.